Hello and welcome, old people from my channel, new people who might be coming to my channel. Welcome to me starting a new series. And today the series is going to be Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Now, there's some things that I want to talk about. This show is replacing the Legend of Korra on my channel's show lineup. I tried to choose another show that is similar in that it has like a dedicated fan base, and similar-ish in length. I think these shows are around very similar lengths, and another show that has been a show that I've wanted to properly sit down and go through because I feel like I'm gonna really love it, but I haven't ever properly been able to go through it. So I'm excited about this. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And the big thing is, if I'm a small channel, so every little bit helps. So every like, every comment, every subscription, that all helps me out. And I also would like that stuff to be able to know that I should definitely continue doing this show on the channel, because the plan is to do this entire series. But obviously, if no one's into it, then there's not really much reason for me to be doing these videos. So just make sure to let me know if you liked the video to do more of this, Anyway, I have some important context to give before we start this show, and this is very important context because I like to make sure that I'm completely honest going into these shows about what I know about the show, and if there's stuff I've seen from the show, etc. I always like to be super honest about that, because I think it's a big reason you're coming here is for an authentic reaction, and I want to give you the most authentic thing that I possibly can. So with that being said, I'm going to say, with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, this is an immensely popular anime, one of the most popular anime in the world, one of the most well-regarded anime in the world, I would say, just in terms of ratings and such. So you may be wondering, how is it you've never seen this show if you've seen all of this other really popular anime and you've watched a lot of anime at this point? So I was going to watch this show at a point in my life pretty early on in my anime, early anime obsession, I was okay, what are all the good shows? And I was watching some of the good shows and stuff. So, for all cards on the table, I've seen the first few episodes of this show. I don't remember how much of it I've seen, but I know, and this is a kind of sad thing for some people, I think. I know I've at least seen the first 3 episodes. Hi, it's me from the future. I'm just jumping in to correct myself here. I think I'm saying that it's episode 3. That is the dog episode that I've seen. It's episode 4. So before you correct me in the comments, I've figured it out. It's actually so I've seen at least up to episode 4. Anyway, and the reason that's sad is because I know that episode 3 is a pretty famous episode for people's, for setting the tone of the show and for people's reaction to it and stuff. And I wish I could say that I don't remember it. I remember episode 3. I think it's episode 3, right? The one with the dog. Now, I thought about how I was going to do this, and this is one of the reasons I actually haven't done this this show on my channel up until now, because I was thinking well, I've already seen the start of it, and I don't know how I'm going to address that. So I'm just addressing it straight up the front here. I was wondering if maybe I should start from where I've seen, but it's been a while. It's been quite a while, years since I've seen it. I don't remember a lot of the stuff that happened, so I'm gonna need to rewatch it anyway. And the difference between me watching stuff on my own back then and me watching something now while doing a reaction video is a huge difference. I pay more attention now. I'm a little bit more savvy with anime related stuff, and I'll have more to say about it. And also, hopefully if you guys are interested, you guys can give me little clarifications here and there when I'm confused. So I'm excited to jump into the show though. I remember I really did love it. I can't remember why I didn't keep watching it. That it was probably something completely unrelated in my life that distracted me and I never went back to it. But I'm really excited to get into this. And again, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I tend to be pretty positive on stuff, so you're probably going to get a pretty upbeat and positive reaction. And my discussions at the end, I like to talk a lot about characters, and I like to get in depth about the things that I liked in this show. So give one of my discussions a shot and see if you like the way that I discuss stuff. If you don't, some people skip it. I understand. But yeah, anyway. We are going to be jumping into it. Is there anything else? Oh yes, I'm going to be watching the English dub of this show. I don't think that'll be too controversial. Sometimes it is when I choose to do English dubs on this channel. I watch both sub and dub for basically every fucking show I enjoy. But I choose which one to go for first based on how I feel about the show and like what I think I'll enjoy the most. But I'm pretty sure the dub of this show is very well regarded by most people. Like even a lot of sub elitists are like, yeah, the dub's fine for Fullmetal Alchemist. So that's good news, because I really hate sub versus dub arguments in my comments and stuff. It's fucking stupid. So I'm excited to get into this because I know some of the cast of this dub, and I remember like I love the voice actors here, and it's gonna help me get it really attached to these characters. Trust me, it's for the best. So yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna waste too much more time. I know I spent a lot of time explaining stuff at the start. There was a lot of context to give, but yeah, we're gonna be jumping into this. I have a Patreon account down in the description below. If you want to watch the full length reactions, you can watch the entire episodes with me, and it will be absolutely worth your time. And it's also got early access, so you can get the next several episodes. I think there'll probably be like 4 or 5 episodes ahead at least on my Patreon account, so go check that out as well. Okay, here we go. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I'm ready to start this journey, and I hope you are too. Here we go. Oh, that's a cool shot already.
Really? That he managed to slip into Central a few days ago.
Freezing Alchemist.
That's why I summoned you here, Colonel. I'm glad you're with us in Central for a while, Mustang. It's good to know I have people
Mustang.
I can count on.
That's right.
One last thing.
Just to be clear, are you referring to...
I am the Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh, they said the name.
Damn it.
Edward Elric.
We already bought our tickets for Lior too. Does this mean we're not going?
For now, let's just get this over.
The voice and the
Lead the way, brother.
design, so funny. Oh my god. So here's more context. This anime opening song is probably my favorite anime opening song of all time. Again by Yui, I think it's called. Like, I remember when I first watched this, again, I only saw the first couple episodes. When I first watched this, I was in love. It's exactly my sort of song. Whew. Holy shit. Oh my god, I like it that it comes up and immediately goes down. Like, that's efficiency. Fuck, man. Got ranged and close range attacks.
Either way, you're just as dead.
Breath, the laws of alchemy don't justify murder.
Yeah, they don't apply to human morals, I don't think. Oh my god. The face on it. Why bother putting the face on it? Oh! Aw, I thought he was going for the face.
What? No, I had...
Consolation, you did ruin my coat.
Oh, there's no water. It's all metal.
And who has an auto mail right arm. You are the
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Edward So it's not you?
No.
Whew.
Thinking about your height just now.
Yeah, talking about your maturity.
You're as good as they say. Thanks for the help.
I'm really not the one you should be thinking.
He's got such a cute voice. You're welcome, but
We got a train to catch.
Uh-oh. Shit, guys! Handcuffs aren't enough.
You'd know that if you listened to the briefing like I told you to. But no, you had to go charging right after.
Yeah, I get it, all right?
His name is Isaac McDougal. Or as he was
Isaac
known back in the
McDougal.
day, Isaac. He immediately resigned his commission and went into hiding. He's been working with the anti-establishment movement ever since.
Why?
Taking him into custody is...
No way, I'm not killing anyone for you.
And that's
Aw.
your choice. Have you turned up any leads for getting your bodies back to normal?
Maybe if you ever gave us time to look.
Roy, how goes? Let him but hey, could be your chance to earn that promotion to Central.
Is this
See? Looks like my timing was perfect.
Sunny
Elric
Straight?
brothers, right?
Is that the voice actor's name?
It's an honor to
Korra
work with
Sensei's
youngest
voice.
state alchemist. No idea you'd be so. Go on, say little.
Well, yeah, if you're called the Fullmetal Alchemist, you'd think it'd be the person who's fully metal, wouldn't you?
Which means you'll have to come with me.
That's definitely Korra Sensei's voice actor.
My wife Gracia and my daughter Alicia, we'd love to have you.
Aww.
Hi, princess.
Aww.
Big brother, little brother.
Wrong.
The younger means little. You're little.
Don't punch this kid.
Thanks.
Does the suit of armor have to eat?
We're getting this is great.
Alphonse?
Guy, up to. He has to wear it all the time. It's part of his alchemy.
And he's
training.
also not allowed to
You know how
eat.
it is.
The Crimson Alchemist works alone, I always have.
Crimson Alchemist, okay.
Together we can bring down Bradley. The reason I killed all of those men
Did you just want to?
because I could.
That's
That
fucked.
simple. Keep up the good work.
Oh shit, I was wondering why they let him in. Like, I was like, isn't this guy a wanted criminal right now? Why'd they let him in visiting hours in a prison? They didn't.
You do know what they call state alchemists, right? The dogs of the military.
Brother,
So they're state alchemists.
it looked a lot like Mom's, huh?
Yeah.
Aww.
This is good too.
It's the list of things I'm gonna eat once I get my body back.
Aww.
Right.
More and fewer, Bradley is on his way to hell.
What, one more circle?
Metal alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full metal alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
That is an order from the Fuhrer himself.
Damn.
First, he's mine.
Get him in. Report to headquarters.
Is there gonna be a lot of science in this?
Able to dodge my alchemy so easily.
I remember this because this is a character voiced by Chris Sabat. I forgot what his name is.
This Alex Louis Armstrong.
Armstrong, that's right.
Shut it to clench my fists.
Really? You can just tank that? What the fuck?
Well, Roy Mustang.
Roy Mustang.
So the Flame Alchemist came out to masters of their damn dogs.
Oh shit. Oh!
Water meets flame.
Yeah, he's not a great match for you, Mustang.
This time.
Clearly. But who's running?
Oh god. Yeah, he's got them all down. Oh, damn. So you can cover him. That's fine. So you can put like a blanket over them.
Reaction.
Unless you don't think he's.
Unless what?
Philosopher's Stone.
Oh. Oh. Kind of remember something about that.
Moisture in the air.
Lead us all to ruin. I'm only doing what needs to be done.
I told you I don't care.
Nice. He's not good at, not as good at hand-to-hand combat when with a stronger opponent, looks like.
Display of Armstrong alchemy.
He's all yours.
What's your alchemy? What's your alchemy type?
The alchemic arts.
What is it gonna do? Okay. That's cool. Oh. Was he the one to do that? Does he have like an alchemy type?
The ice walls!
Or is it just some sort of strength?
Can you handle the transmutation circles?
Consider them erased. I'm on it.
Okay, go for it.
To a frozen hell.
Not so fast.
It's crazy. This is like a city-wide threat type thing. Like you wouldn't, this sort of stuff generally doesn't happen in an opening episode, you know? Normally smaller scale in a first episode. Oh shit! Headless.
It's empty.
Yeah. If you get rid of that blood,
It could only be true if his soul was bonded to the armor.
if you get rid of that blood, is there no soul
And your brother
in the armor anymore?
lost his entire body. Alchemy's one and only unforgivable sin.
Mm-hmm.
Can be happening.
Oh god.
Just give it back. He's my little brother. He's all I have left.
Oh. Man, a kid going through something like that.
Really
shouldn't cross.
I have all the water I need, 70% of my body.
Oh God! Oh, he's a bloodbender, but it's only his own blood. I mean, I imagine probably other people's blood if he gets close. This is actually quite a fitting series to do after Legend of Korra. Oh my God!
My flames now, you bastard!
It's bad enough that he's useless on rainy days.
Oh, what a simple weakness. Oh, it's raining. Can't do anything.
Bradley.
Führer Bradley, right? Oh God. Does he stand a chance? No, look at the confidence. There's no way Führer Bradley's about to take him out. Oh shit! Sword just appeared in his hand. That's how fast it was. Damn.
Go now! Leave it to me!
Oh my God. Oh God. Makes so much sense to have Chris Sabat voicing a character like that.
That I'd actually be the one to catch him.
Wow.
Nothing else, this should make an exciting story for my son.
Are you pretending to be not a fucking badass?
Ooh, sure, but the Fuhrer's telling everyone it was you. So
Oh, really?
Congratulations.
Suit yourself.
Does he not
With
want
some friendly advice,
people to know
next time
he's
a
awesome?
superior tells you to take credit for something you didn't do, you might try it for once.
When I heard you were in the hospital, I dashed right over!
Oh my God.
My assistant.
Don't take off your shirt.
You need the example of a perfect
Leave it on.
specimen to you see? Looking lively already.
A shame. I had such high hopes for him too.
That's right.
But the Philosopher's Stone?
Isn't this character voiced by Laura Bailey?
Try to chew quietly. I'm on the phone.
Yeah, she's probably lost, right?
Yes.
Based on what I'm feeling looking at her. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take in this ED. I can't really remember it. I remember the song. Well, this is actually a cool fight scene in a simple art style. So we're gonna move on to episode 2 in a second. Now, every video that I do of this is not going to be 2 episodes. I think it's just gonna be this first video, maybe the first and second, or maybe like particular episodes. I'm basically treating it the same way I treated Legend of Korra. With Legend of Korra, I did the first 2 episodes together. I did 2 episodes together when it was like a 2-parter for the Avatar, the first Avatar bit. And then I did a 2-parter when there was a recap episode. And so those were like special occasions, right? I'm doing the same sort of thing here. That's the plan at least. But I'm going to do 2 episodes in this video. I also like will acknowledge that these first few episodes, while I'm like, I still remember some of the stuff from these early episodes. I acknowledge it's probably not going to be as fun to watch the reaction of someone who's not completely blind. I really, really wish that I was blind. I wish that I never had watched these first 2 episodes, but again, I'm not going to pretend that I haven't because it's not genuine. And I want to give my genuine reaction. But there was like, this was really good to watch again because it's been a while, and I like throughout the episode I was just like, oh yeah, I do kind of remember that. I remember that as well. So I do want to talk about this because I'm excited to talk about these characters, because I like getting deep into characters. I like talking about the ones that I like. I like choosing characters to simp over. If you watch my Legend of Korra reactions or any of my reactions on my channel, really, you'll know that I simp over fucking every female character ever. So it's gonna happen in this. Anyway, this was a really cool introduction to the show. I mean, it's a very like sort of fast-paced introduction. They throw you into the deep end of this already. Like they kind of like let you pick up some of the stuff from context clues, and then I know in like some of the episodes a little bit later they start to fill in the blanks of like what all of the stuff means, but it's like a cool introduction to both Edward and Alphonse, and it's just a really cool sort of they're just cool character ideas, aren't they? Because you have Edward, who's like, you know, he's kind of bratty a little bit, but he's got a cool moral compass. You can already see, like, he was pretty pissed off that Isaac McDougal was murdering people, and he also, like, later was like, I'm not gonna kill anyone for you, but I liked the way he delivered that line of the I'm not gonna kill anyone for you, was just in like a way, it was in kind of like a stubborn, like almost bratty, immature kind of way, but it was like an honorable version of that, because it's not like he came off as a brat, but he was doing it in a very defiant attitude, like with his arms crossed and like looking away. I don't think his arms were literally crossed, I think he was doing that actually, but like in a classic like teen defiant way, in the same way that you would go like, I'm not cleaning my room today, you know, but it's a more serious topic, and I'm not gonna kill anyone for you. He's making a hard line and he's standing by it. I like it. I feel like, I mean, a lot of these sorts of shows where a character has that hard line of not wanting to kill anyone, that gets tested at some point pretty heavily. I feel like that's going to be the case here. Sometime during this series, I bet he's going to be tested to see if he is actually going to kill someone. And then you of course have Alphonse, who has the cutest voice and the most like intimidating look. Now the thing about Alphonse is, I play D&D several times a week with a bunch of different people in groups and stuff. I love playing D&D. One such group that I play D&D with is a group of my friends, and we stream our D&D games on Sundays. It's a YouTube channel called Dice Revolution. The reason I'm bringing it up, I'm not just advertising that channel out of nowhere. I'm giving context for what I'm about to say. One of the characters in our campaign that we just finished is one of my friend Stuart's character is named Solomon 5, and he is this bulking suit of armor, and he talks with a deep voice, and he speaks about how, you know, God is almighty and all that sort of stuff, and he's just like, he's a very cool character. I think he's an amazing character that Stuart created, and he roleplays him perfectly, and it's got a lot of great stuff going on. But the point of reference that he used, and we always use when referring to like what this character looks like, is Alphonse from this show. And so, like, in my head, when I see Alphonse's design, I hear my friend Stuart's voice go, "Oh, almighty, I'm Solomon 5," and like all of that. And so when I'm like now properly watching the show and I'm hearing like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that," you know, coming out of that voice, it's so funny because, like, I think, you know, I watched a few episodes of the show ages ago, and then I took a break, and in that time I got used to the voice being deep again from my D&D thing, and now getting back into it, I'm sort of getting the feeling that a lot of people, I imagine, would have first gotten when they first saw that big suit of armor and they heard a kid's voice coming out of it. So just really funny stuff. I love it. Sorry, I'm just reading through my notes here. I take notes, by the way, if you're new. I take notes so that I have, partly to get the lore down so that I can hopefully remember it, and partly to remember what I want to discuss later on. So Edward Elric is able to do magic without transmutation circles, which is like clearly a powerful thing in this universe, because Isaac was shocked by it. I wonder how rare it is. Is he the only one that can do it? Or, by the way, these are rhetorical questions. You don't need to answer them. I'll figure it out as the show goes on. Is he the only one able to do it? Or is it something that, like, oh, it's a select few, or it's just really hard to do, you know? Like, if you're particularly prodigious, maybe you can do it. Or is it, like, literally, like, it's unheard of that someone could do alchemy without transmutation circles, and he's just special for one reason or another. I don't know, but it's cool nonetheless. And I did remember the name Philosopher's Stone is in this. Obviously I remember it because of Harry Potter. But okay, so there's a Philosopher's Stone, and I think from what I remember, it's like a powerful artifact and it's something that Edward's looking for. It probably has to do with getting their bodies back. Like, it's powerful enough that he might be able to get their bodies back by using it. But yeah, I'm just telling you what I remember, because that's kind of what I remember. But yeah, anyway, this was mostly just an introduction episode to all these characters. I really like them. The one character I didn't get the name of, like I didn't write it down, is the friendly dude who has a nice family and is voiced by Sonny Strait or whatever his name is. That guy, I didn't get his name down, but I think I got most of the other names down. What a cool episode to start with. I can't wait until I get up to the episodes where I have not seen them, you know, so that I can actually, I won't just be going like, oh, I remember this. I'll be going like, oh, this is new. So I can't wait for that. But until then, let's get to episode 2 right now. Here we go.
Human transmutation is strictly forbidden. For what could equal the value of a human soul?
Good question. Let me figure that out. Nah, I can't figure it out while this fucking banger's on.
They say you can transmute flowers out of thin air, right? Could just be sleight of hand, some cheap trick like
Yeah, that goes against the law of equivalent exchange, right?
It's not.
Suppose all that leaves is the real thing, huh?
The Philosopher's Stone.
Celestial stone that destroyed the city of Xerxes in one night. The Grand Elixir, sealed
City
away
of
by the
Xerxes?
sage. That's the Philosopher's Stone. If we could just get our hands
Gotcha.
on it
Oh, this is like fresh after, I imagine.
Tells everything but how to find it.
Well, if you knew how to find it, it'd be,
Think I have a good
everyone would be
feeling
going
about
for
this
it.
one.
Al, where are you?
10 years ago.
Oh, you boys. Are you in here messing up
Okay.
your dad's study again?
He still got has an arm and a brother.
Here, watch.
Me,
Jesus.
isn't it?
Okay,
Did
alchemy's
your dad teach you
known.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
You definitely take after your father, my little
Oh.
geniuses. You make me so proud.
Was your father an
That was
alchemist?
it. Mom had given us all the encouragement we needed.
Aw.
That moment, the sickness came, and it took her.
Oh, shit. All right. Okay, yeah.
I'm hungry.
They were trying to bring her back, right?
Everything will
Don't even talk about him.
Where is
Bastard
he?
doesn't care about us. Our dad, he didn't even come for Mom's funeral.
Oh. Okay, well we gotta meet him during this series, right? Her name was Trisha.
That's why it'll be our secret.
I thought I'd find you.
So they read that, but it didn't say like why you're not supposed to do it.
It makes them feel sad in the next world too.
Oh,
Crying.
that's a sad. No, grieve how you want, man.
Time your parents go away somewhere, you cry like a little baby.
I do not. I do. I'm home to tell Grandma not to make you any dinner.
Oh.
What do you do that for? Thanks for dinner.
Itadakimasu. Oh, milk.
Come on, Ed, drink your
Amazing.
No, I hate milk. If you don't,
What? I don't like this character.
like you, midget, shut down
Oh my god.
atomic shrimp. In other words, it's none of your damn business, Winry.
Why, no fair. You guys
Winry.
are always keeping secret. Forgot. Grandma wanted me to tell you she's making stew tonight. Yay, stew.
It's so nice that her grandma is taking care of them.
Even got milk in it, and it still tastes good.
See, I don't like stew.
Genius.
Someone came up with the
I'm so different from Edward.
soup for the first time, right? And we're ready.
They cracked it.
5 liters. Carbon.
Oh god, this is a scary time to do
4
it.
liters. 5 kilograms.
It's red outside.
Salt, 250.
Of course it's gonna go wrong.
Saltpeter, 100 grams. Right. Now the constructional formula.
How much, like, of the science in this show is, like, really true, you know? Like, how much science do they put into this show, I mean? Because I've been watching Dr. Stone, and obviously there's a fuck ton of science in that. Oh, that's fucking sick. Oh, shit, that's sick in a different way. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh.
I'm the world. I'm the universe.
Oh.
God. I am all. I am one.
Is this
And I am
true?
also. Now, the door is open.
Oh, fuck.
Is this what you wanted, isn't it?
No, I didn't want these fucking hands to pull me away. Oh. Whoa.
It was like all
Is that the
of
memories?
information in the world was being poured into my brain at once.
Jeez. Oh. Fuck, man.
It felt like it was about to burst of everything.
Oh? Wait, so is this why he can do this stuff without transmutation circles? Because of this experience?
I've already shown you all I can for the toll you've paid.
Oh.
Toll? What toll?
So it wasn't successful. Oh, but you paid to get that information.
Damn it! This can't be happening! It can't. No!
Oh, God. Oh! That's so disturbing.
This isn't what we wanted!
Oh my God.
Alphonse! Alphonse! This is all my fault! Give him back! He's my brother! Take my leg! Take my arm! Take my heart! Anything you can have!
Oh!
It's my little brother! He's all I have left!
What did he... Oh, it would have taken his arm, right? Because he ends up having a metal arm, right?
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Fuck, man. So he gave up his arm for the soul.
Central? The final report on Isaac McDougal. I'm guessing it hasn't reached your office yet.
Final report?
No. I mean, military life isn't easy, you know. That boy's gonna have to go through hell someday.
Is it because he's
Seen our shit.
already gone through hell? Like he's already made a huge mistake and learned from it.
You've seen hell.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Jeez. 4 years later.
Where are the Elric brothers? I
Oh.
want them found.
And he recognizes that as human transmutation, I imagine.
Bark at our guests. No reason to come barging in here.
Oh no. Edward's already going to be grieving enough.
We're sorry. We didn't mean it. Sorry. We're sorry.
Oh.
We're sorry.
Boy, are you? This is a surprise.
Alphonse is so cute.
Reports that there was a brilliant alchemist living in this town, so I came to check them out. I'd say he's more than qualified to become a state alchemist.
Yay.
She privileges and access to otherwise restricted research materials.
Oh.
Give their bodies back, or even more.
Okay,
Right
that's
after he
useful.
came stumbling to my door, half dead and covered in blood. What was there? Whatever that thing was, it wasn't human. Alchemy created that abomination.
This is Winry, a bit older.
Just Riza, please. It's
Riza.
Riza Hawkeye.
Riza
Nice to
Hawkeye,
meet you.
that's right.
Lieutenant Riza?
Riza and Winry
Never
look
had
similar.
to shoot anyone? Now you're here to take Ed and Al away too.
If they go, that decision will be theirs. Theirs alone.
They're establishing these characters quickly, but well.
Entirely up to them now.
Will you sit in that chair wallowing in self-pity? Or
Oh.
will you stand up and seize the chance the military can give you?
It's their choice.
Oh, I like
Choose their own
this.
path.
If you believe the
Intercutting these two
possibility
scenes is
exists for getting
great.
Your bodies back. You should seek it out. Keep moving.
Because there's someone I have to protect.
Oh. Who? Who? Teach me about your character.
Yes, sir.
A son, a daughter, a husband, a
Well,
wife.
I guess this is goodbye, young lady. Bye, Winry. I hope we meet again someday.
I hope so too.
Will they be coming? I've never seen anyone look so defeated.
That's what you saw? There was fire in that.
This is already great. Oh, this is cool.
I know. Not since the night we tried to bring Mom back, right?
Damn, just you haven't touched alchemy since then? I mean, understandably so.
Money.
No, it's amazing! You didn't even use a transmutation.
Yeah, okay, alright. So that was a new
The
thing.
same way that teacher does.
You can do it too, can't you?
Same way that teacher does.
No, no way.
Never mind.
Is it something you can
Mess
teach?
up my automail. You know how hard I worked on that. As long as you're wearing my automail, you're stuck with this gearhead whether you like it or not.
Oh, okay, cool. She's a like mechanic. I like it.
Are you still prosthetic?
Happened during the Eastern.
He's so short.
So you had a rough time of it in Ishval.
Do you need something to draw transmutation circles with?
No,
Nope.
That's okay.
He doesn't use that weak ass shit. Oh, this is, I love the music here. Is this part of the exam?
But I'd say you still have much to learn about the world.
Oh, I was thinking he had his sword out. Yeah. So he drew the sword and we didn't see it because he's too fast. I see. That's pretty sick. We saw that in the first episode as well.
This silver pocket watch will serve as proof of your state certification.
Hell yeah.
This envelope contains your certificate of appointment.
And that he is hereby granted the title of Full Metal.
Full Metal.
Officially, you will now be known as the Fullmetal Alchemist.
That's cool. Why?
I like that.
I know he's partially metal. So why is it the Fullmetal Alchemist?
We're almost there.
Why not the part metal alchemist?
The key to finally getting Al his body back. The Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, I don't know if in episode 3, I don't think so. That's it, man. Okay, solid little episode there. I really like that. I have remembered like the scene with them doing the human transmutation stuff. It like I remember like the feeling that I got from that scene. So it's kind of like, man, reliving that. They do it really well because it's kind of like a pretty horrifying scene to watch. And like it makes your heart drop because you know how wrong it goes, and you're watching these kids suffer through it, you know. And so that's like just really hard to watch. I'm curious about like, so the incantation circle thing. So he can do alchemy without incantation circles. And he can do that because he had all this information flow into him after he failed this transmutation. I'm wondering if that is like, if it's information that he can pass on to someone, in that like if he had sat down with another alchemist and said like, okay, here's how you do it without a transmutation circle, you just got to focus on this or know this or like do this over and over again or whatever. Like, is there a way he could train someone else to do it? Or is it like you need to be privy, you need to be privy to that information? Like you need to have that information flow into your head because it's not like tangible information, you know. It's not the same sort of information as like 2 + 2 = 4. It's like you have to witness something for that to work. I don't know, but that's what it feels like. And Alphonse said like, just like teacher, did he say? So whoever, like, what does that mean? who's their teacher? Because I thought, like, I don't think it said dad, because I think they would have said just like dad, and also they didn't seem to have too much love for their dad, or at the very least Edward didn't. But I thought they said they learned the alchemy from books and shit. But no, did they have a teacher who taught them? Unless I misheard what he said in that scene, but I'm not gonna go back. What do you think I am? But does that mean whoever that person that they're referring to is also maybe attempted human transmutation and failed it as well, and had the same like information flow through them, or just like, or was actually trying to get that information and gave up something for that information? Because it seems like, because he specifically had to give up his leg for that information. He gave up his leg for that information. He gave up his arm to get Alphonse back. Did he also give up Alphonse for that information? Or did he give up Alphonse for that disgusting creature that I think was supposed to be the mum? But it was like a failed version of the mum. Like they brought her back kind of, but not properly back. And that was like, if that was the trade for Alphonse, that's a shitty trade. That's not fair. I gave up my living, cool, cute brother for this fucking thing. Speaking of cute brother, I love Alphonse. I love him. Like, if you've seen my channel before, you know I get attached to female characters generally. In this, like, generally when I start a show, I will hyper lock on to a female character and I will simp over them until the end of time. But after these episodes, I mean, I love Winry so far. I love Riza Hawkeye so far. They both seem great. But I've been hyper locked on to Alphonse because Alphonse is so cute. He's like such a sweet guy. I love the delivery of all of his lines. Which I imagine is done by a female voice actor. So I'm still kind of simping over a woman because I like the performance a lot. But I love the delivery of Alphonse's lines, and just like when what's his name? I can't remember his name. It's a cool name, Mustang. When Mustang came in and was like, "What have you done?" and Alphonse is just grabbing him and going like, "We're sorry, we're sorry, we're sorry." It's like, that's fucking adorable. And so heartbreaking. And it's such a cool... Like, I feel like if you were reading the manga, I think if I was reading the manga of this series, I wouldn't be able to get out of my head that the big suit of armor has, like, a deep voice. I would still have the big suit of armor be like, "We're sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry," you know, like, even if it told me that it was the little brother and stuff many times, I still wouldn't have been able to get it out of my head. But like, when you've got it in the anime form, like, you're seeing this juxtaposition between this like intimidating suit of armor that doesn't really have a facial expression, but you can feel it through the emotion that he's like, you can hear it through his voice. Man, that's so good. I'm so excited about this series. Like, once I get to episodes that I fully haven't seen, we're going to be popping off. Like, this reaction series, I think, is going to pop off once we get to that stuff, because I'm going to try my hardest to follow everything that's going on. I'm going to have questions. I'm going to simp over characters. I'm going to get into it. I will. I'm excited for that because I know this is a beloved series, and I know there's a reason for it, and the stuff I've seen so far already I'm really liking. So yeah, I'm super excited for it. I hope you are too. I know these early episodes where I kind of know, like, I kind of remember what had happened. I know that's a little less interesting, and I apologize for that, but you're still getting my reaction still, because I don't remember all this stuff, and I wasn't like as good at getting attached to characters and stories and stuff back when I first watched it. So this time I'm seeing it with fresh eyes in a way, you know. And it's good to see my level of understanding before we get into the episodes that I have not seen, which will be soon, because I didn't watch much of this show, I don't think. Like, I really won't remember much past very soon. But if you want to see more of this series, and I hope you do, please make sure to support the video as best you can. Liking the video, commenting down below, subscribing to the channel, all that stuff helps out my channel so much, more than you know. So please make sure to do that, because I'm a small channel and every little bit counts. And if you want to go to my Patreon account in the description below, you can, and you can get the full length reactions. In fact, if you're watching this on YouTube, on my Patreon account, we're almost definitely already on episodes that I haven't seen before, like, for sure. So if you can't wait, just go down there. There'll be the full-length reactions to episodes that I haven't seen, and it will be great, and we can all watch it together. But thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.